get into art was my confusion with the world. I've always used art to understand how I feel. So my first experience with art was safety in a world that I didn't understand. And I realized that the things that I didn't have words for, I could draw. I could write down. I could express what I was truly feeling in a safe space. I tell people I grew up with my father's record collection. I would often listen and look at my father's record covers to get to know him as a kid. And through that, I began to go into the libraries and archives of the Black radical imagination. Sun Ra. I feel that Sun Ra is very much a trailblazer within the Black radical imagination. He speaks to a yearning for freedom, a yearning for autonomy, right? And holds it with no fear, right? No care for what others might think. So I'm attracted to Sun Ra from that standpoint. These intersections of Sun Ra and in the conversations around Afro-futurism, I personally don't understand Afro-futurism as something that, for me and my experiences, I stay firmly rooted in the present moment and what created the present moment. So I am more Afro-surreal from that standpoint, not to create a difference between the two, because I think at the end of the day, both of them are talking about liberation. Both of them are steadfast within figuring out how to heal our experiences. So there's validity in all of it. So that's the difference for me. And we go back to the Jupiter reading and the Places of Space mural with the cosmic Black people, right? That wasn't created from the standpoint of me thinking about Black people in space. That was coming from the standpoint of me knowing that we are everything in the cosmos. And so the universe, that is truly what we are as human beings. We're the embodiment of the universe. Everything in the universe, all of the elements exist within us. We consume these elements every day. Being a part of the African diaspora is just what it is. It's not a choice. I came through Black people. My father's Black, my mother's Black. The vessels that they came through were Black, right? So I've lived very beautiful, proud, strong Black experience. And I personally believe that art is a reflection. The art that I create is a reflection of my experience. It would be presumptuous of me to think that I can walk in somebody else's shoes, to think that I know what another person is going through. In my day-to-day life, I'm very people-focused. I'm very people-oriented because, to me, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my family, for the community I grew up in, for the communities they grew up in, for their strength, right? For their love and their care and their concerns. I see how strong my people are. You know, I see how much love they have. I see how much courage they have, how much vulnerability they have. And that is poetry to me. And they wake up every day and they confront the world that tries to destroy them. I embrace that. I go fully towards that because that is my liberation. That is worth my tears and worth my heart to reflect that back at the world. I want to see grandeur in the world that looks like me. If my art exists 100 years from now, great. If it doesn't matter, you know? What matters to me is the fact that my folks know, and I know, that I live my life with integrity.